Do you want to turn your credit cards into cash without getting flagged by your bank, having your funds frozen, or getting thrown behind bars? So, you've got zero interest business credit cards that are burning a hole in your pocket, but you can't use them where you actually need the money, like paying a contractor, investing in real estate, or seizing that once in a lifetime opportunity. In the next 3 minutes, I'm going to break down the sketchy liquidation methods that most people try and why they're dangerous, the legit options that sound good but usually fall short, and finally, the safest and most effective way I've personally used to help my clients turn credit into cash. My name's Colin Matthew. I'm the founder of Freedom Funders and Credit Veterans. We help thousands of entrepreneurs fix their credit and get over $100,000 in zero interest business funding. And today, I'm going to share my exact method and the same professional liquidator who helps our clients liquidate over $1 million a month in credit safely and securely. Let's start with what not to do, the sketchy hacks floating around the internet that will get you in trouble. Number one, the cash advance hack. Here's what people try. They take a cash advance from their card, then do a balance transfer to a zero APR card to dodge that insane 25% interest. But here's why it's a trap. Most cards only allow cash advances from $500 to $2,500, and you're still going to get hit with fees such as the 3% to 5% balance transfer fee. And worst of all, it barely scratches the surface of your real funding needs. You're not going to buy a house with a $2,500 cash advance. Number two, the return hack. This one is wild. People buy expensive items like a $20,000 piece of jewelry, then return them a few days later. And here's the catch. They claim that their card got lost or closed, and they try to get a cash refund instead of getting the credit put back on the card. And here's why it's a bad idea. Number one, it is shady. Number two, it feels fraudulent. And number three, if you mess it up, you could be flagged by your bank or even worse. Number three is the gift card method. This one involves buying Visa gift cards and using them to buy $500 to $1,000 money orders and then depositing those into your checking account. But here's why this one fails. It barely works anymore. People have been doing this for over a decade now. Most banks have really caught on to it and blocked this strategy. It's a ton of hassle. Visa gift cards are only $500 each, and you might trigger a fraud alert. So those are the traps. Now let's talk about the legit methods, the ones that won't get you flagged, but still leave a lot to be desired. Number one is online payment platforms. There are services out there, you probably heard of them, like Plastique or Melio. These allow you to pay vendors by credit card, even if the vendor normally only takes check or ACH. Here's the catch though. They block payments to yourself or anyone with the same last name. So if you try to do this with a family member or your own LLC, a separate LLC or entity, it won't work. It only works for real vendor payments, not cashing out to yourself or your family. Number two is going to be the convenience/balance transfer checks. Some banks, namely Chase and Wells Fargo, they offer these checks called convenience checks that draw directly from your credit card. Here's how they work. You could write a check for typically the max is about $15,000 and deposit it into your own business account and draw the funds from your card. Here's why it's limited though. Only a few banks offer this. It's not available to everyone. Sometimes they won't even offer it if you call in and ask for it. It's not instant. Sometimes it could take a couple days to reflect, and it typically caps out at just $15,000 or so. All right, now for the good stuff. The real strategies I've used personally and hundreds of my clients have used as well. Number one is the trusted friend or family method. If you got a friend or a family member who owns an LLC and they have a merchant processing account, this could be the cheapest option. Here's how it works. Your friend or family member sends you an invoice, you pay it with your credit card, and then they wire you the funds minus the 3% processing fee that they incurred from their merchant processor. Here's why it works. It's cheap, it's fast, it's compliant, as long as you're transparent and let them know about that fee, right? Number two, however, is the professional liquidator. And this is my go-to method. A lot of people don't have a friend or family member willing to do this or with a business. And this is the method I trust with my own funding and the one I recommend to my clients every single day. In the pinned comment and the description below is a link to work with my personal liquidator. They're a professional credit card liquidation service that currently liquidates over $1 million a month in credit for our clients safely, securely, and professionally, and contracts in place to protect everybody involved. Here's how it works. You fill out a simple form and specify how much you need to liquidate. The team will send you an invoice, you pay with your 0% card, and the funds, minus a 6% liquidation fee, are wired directly into your checking account. Now here's why the 6% fee is worth it. Even the cheapest methods like balance transfer still cost you at least 3%. And for just a few percent more, you get peace of mind, a signed agreement, zero sketchiness, and zero headache. And trust me, in this game, certainty is priceless. And remember, some of these cards that you're going to use have 1.5% cash back, which will knock down that liquidation fee a little bit too. So now you know exactly how to turn your credit into cash the right way. But here's the truth. If you do not properly deploy this capital, it doesn't matter how much funding you get access to. Ultimately, what you do with the capital is what really matters and will either make you or break you. So if you want to work with my team, Freedom Funders, to obtain 100K plus and 0% capital and deploy it into cash flowing assets, the link is in a pinned comment and the description below. If you want to avoid having to liquidate altogether, watch this next video where I'll show you exactly how to acquire business lines of credit that are as good as cash. As always, guys, this is Credit with Colin, and I'll see you on the next one.